Hi guys, how's it going? I'm back. I am today doing a project pan. This is my first one. Usually you start them at the beginning of the year, but I figured I've got quite a few things that are about to expire and pretty much empty, so I'd like to get some of those out of my collection. I made a list of all the stuff that I'm gonna project pan to try to get rid of by the end of the year. The first one is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. That's number one. Number two is the Yensa BC foundation. These are all in my foundation. I have 3 of those. And then the last one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay. These are all sample size besides the Maybelline. And then for concealers, I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I have the NYX Gotcha Covered. And I have the Tarte Shape Tape. So those are a couple baby ones and one full size one. That's what I've kind of been doing in most of my categories. I only have one eye primer I want to finish using up. That's the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. It's only probably got like that much left. Let's see, the Hey Honey Relax moisturizer. This is almost gone as well. So I want to get rid of that. And then primers, I have 5. I have the Pixi H2O Skin Drink, which is like, you can see it's only got like that much left. The Master Prime by Maybelline, and that is probably, I'd say like right there. The Black Volume Cream water capping, and you can't really tell what's in this, so I just want to get rid of it. I'm not a fan of like the formula of it. The Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer, and this one has, I want to say probably that much in it. You notice these are all like sample size. And then Yensa Tone Up Primer. And this one has probably got like about to that line or maybe a little bit less in it. So those are the 5 primers that I want to try to get rid of today. Then I have one powder, which is the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. And the reason why I want to get rid of this, you can tell that it's probably a little under half full, is because I can't get a brush in it to dip it in. And so it's hard, so I just want to use it up and get rid of it. Alright, the next thing is highlighters. I have 3 highlighters. One is a powder highlighter. This is from the Balm. It's the Ombre Voyage highlighter. You can see I've hit pan in it, but there's still quite a bit left. I also have the Trestique highlighting stick, which is pretty much empty. I just have probably 5-6 more uses out of it, not a whole ton. And that's what I'm trying to get rid of with that one. And it's not a very luminizing highlight, and I really like a luminizing highlight. And then the last one I'm trying to get rid of is this Ulta Beauty. And there's quite a bit left on this one. However, I can use this with a powder highlight as well to make it double up. And I just don't like this highlighter. It's not very luminizing, so I want to try to use this one up. I doubt I'll use this one up, but at least the other 2 I'm going to try to use up by December. And then bronzers, I have one. I absolutely love this bronzer. I got it from Ipsy a while ago. And I've already hit pan, but look how much is left. There's not that much. And I really want to go buy the full price of this, or the full size of this. However, it's like 30 some odd dollars. So I'm trying to use this up so that it doesn't go to waste, because I absolutely love it. So I do want to use it. That's the only bronzer I have. I don't have any blushes I want to use up. Most of my blushes are pretty new. And then my goal is to use one lip balm per month up. And I just used up the chapstick strawberry one for my October empties. And I opened up the Revlon coconut, the kissable ones, and those are my favorite ones. So I said I'll use one up I don't like a ton, and then I'll get one out I like, and then I'll use one up I don't like a ton, and I'll get one out I like. So that way I can get through my stash of lip balms, because I probably have close to like 15 or 20 of them. So that is all I have for what my project pan is. Today I used quite a few of these items in the look I created. For my eyes, I used the Wet n Wild Not Your Basic Peach palette. So if you have any questions on that, comment down below. I can tell you how I got this look. My forehead's half cut off. Anyways, so I'll just go through the products I used today to create this look. First, I used my moisturizer, the Formula 10.0.06. I don't know how you say it. This is alright. It's not my favorite moisturizer, but it's not bad either. Then I used the Skin H2O by Pixi, which is one of the ones I'm trying to get rid of. So we'll put that back and put the moisturizer back. Then I used my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which literally has like 3 uses left. I'm trying to get rid of this. I've had this forever. So I tried to use that so I could get rid of it. And then what else did I do? I used the eye primer, because literally it's the only one I got. So usually I use concealer on my eyes, so that's why I'm trying to get rid of this. Then I use, of course, I use the Ciate London powder, so I could try to get rid of that. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of that because of the size, and it does create a little bit of flashback. I also use the NYX Gotcha Covered. There's quite a bit of uses out of this, even though it's only got that much in it. A little bit on this goes a long way. It's not a bad concealer. It's just a little bit darker than I like, and it's in the light shade. The shade is light, but it's a little more darker than the usual concealers I use. The usual concealer I use is the Wet n Wild, or I use the Joa Dark Circle Corrector. And that one is in Fair Beige, and this one is in Light Ivory, which they come out a lot better. And this has like been my go-to one lately. Alright, so then I used this highlight, which I just got in my Ipsy bag. This is called It's October 3rd, so I only thought it was fitting. It's by Basic Beauty. It's a cream to gel, or cream to powder blush, and it's a very pretty shade. You can see just a little light texture on it. Of course, I used the Tarte bronzer to use it up because it's one of my favorites. And then I put the Trestique and the balm together because, like I said, this isn't very highlighting, and so I put this on top so you can kind of see both mine together right there. And those are both on my list. I don't have any mascaras on that list, but today I used the Smashbox X-rated mascara. This is a new mascara to me. I've only used it 3 or 4 times, and I don't know if I'm very fond of it because there is some flaking that goes on under my bottom eye or my bottom lashes, so I don't know about that one. And then, of course, for my lips, I use the Stay Glossy from Rimmel, and this is, I can't even pronounce the shade. So that is it. You guys have a good day. Bye, guys.